When we got Oliver and he sat in his chair, Helen came to the window and they just looked at each other. Good morning. Where's Helen? Oliver never barked at her. He never did the normal dog thing with the squirrel. They just formed a little bond, it seems, through the glass. People are skeptical and they think that it's not real, but it happens every day. He doesn't think of her as anything other than a friend.
Hey, look. Oliver, you're missing it.
At first, Oliver wasn't as interested in Helen as she was interested in him.
She is. There's Helen.
It was a long time ago, about 2017. Helen would come to the window and Oliver's reaction to Helen, he was like, yeah, hey, whatever. Sometimes he would turn his back to her, and then sometimes he would just look back at her. But Helen has kept working on Oliver.
Helen? Oliver?
Until Oliver said, okay, I'll be your friend. She comes at least once a day, maybe 2 or 3 times a day. And he would reach toward her in the window. Sometimes he would bark at her like a normal dog would. But then they just look at each other through the window, and it's just very, very consistent. Usually when you see a squirrel, they're like kind of crazy and they just run really fast. But when Oliver goes outside, she'll approach him and she doesn't run away. She knows all of the entrances into our house. So she'll come to the back and stare in the patio doors. She could be in any of the windows and she picks the one and she just looks at him. I think she knows that this is a safe place for her. And I could sit there and waste a ton of time and watch them all day long.
Easy?
Honestly, it probably would be a surprise to most people, but they make each other's life better. It just shows that you never really know who can be friends. And I smile every time. It just makes me happy.